Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to a very special episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live at Inti Creates headquarters in beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer and localization director, Matt Papa. And to my right, who's got a fine Blaster Master Zero shirt on. Who goes by the name of?
Andrew Singleton, localizer here at Inti Creates, and we are celebrating today.
Yes, we are.
Proper apparel.
It is, and I'm glad we didn't wear the same shirt.
Yeah.
It worked out pretty well. But as y'all know, if you're here, we're on the precipice of the release of Blaster Master 03. It is happening. Yay. Just depending on your time zone, it may even be there already.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know, for those of you in North America, just a little bit more to go.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more to go. And we couldn't think of a more special occasion than this one. So here we are, the Blaster Master 03 pre-release, live stream, showdown, party, shindig, whatever you want to call it. We're here, we're doing it.
The final showdown.
Yes, it is. So I have a lot that I want to show you guys today, seeing that we are in a celebratory mood and we got some cool stuff in the chamber just waiting for you guys to check out. But before we do that, just real quick, how you doing, bud? What's cooking?
Doing good. Doing very good. Pretty busy lately, just around the house, like cleaning up and like getting up the summer clothes. Finally, kind of took a time, but it was cool. It was cold for a while. You know, somewhat cool for a while when it was raining, but then these past few weeks.
I don't know how you wear long pants in July. I honest to goodness don't know how you do it.
Just get used to it. At least you protect you from the sun.
Yeah.
At least there's that.
Yeah, small victories, I guess.
That, just been checking out some music, got some new headphones, and
you got
been enjoying
swanky
that.
boys.
Yes,
yes, you do.
Yes. But how about you?
The cat now.
Yeah, yeah you
the
do.
cat now.
Yeah, you do.
I think I mentioned it last time. We were getting ready to do that. But yeah, we have a kitty. She's about 1.5 years old. Her name is Suzanne. She is a Siamese mix.
Ooh.
She is a ball of energy or a ball of cuddles. Take your pick.
Yeah.
She's either purring at 0 or whipping around the house at 100.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a whole lot of in between.
One of those times.
Yes, she is. But we love her. And she is very, very good. She followed me on Twitter. If I already posted pictures of her, she's very, very cute.
That's great.
And yeah, so just adjusting to becoming a cat dad.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment. I've never had a pet like that before. So this is an adjustment for me.
Yeah.
But she's not sleeping quite as well as I once did, but that's all right. You get used to that. She's a very active little lady.
Yeah.
Like at 6 a.m. Hey, you awake yet? Hey.
They'll do that.
I am not a 6 a.m. awake person, so it takes some getting used to. But as much as I would love to talk about my cat all day, we are here to talk about Blaster Master 03.
Yes.
We are here, and to celebrate the occasion, this is our pre-release party. So I actually brought some goodies with me today.
Oh.
Yes, there's a like sweets shop that opened recently, like right next to the office.
Yeah, it's just
they got
right
some
there.
absolute bangers in there as far as like sweets go. I got this little bag full of Madeleines that are some of my personal favorites. They have lemon, maple, and honey.
Ooh.
No, I asked you, Andrew Singleton, localizer Inti Creates. Which one would you like?
I think I'm a maple kind of guy.
You're a maple man. Let's see which one's which. There it is. Boom.
Oh, thank you.
Boom.
Oh, that looks amazing.
My personal favorites are the lemon ones. It's got this like lemon cream on it.
Yeah.
So dope. It's so dope. Don't worry, I'll save one for you too. our man behind the camera can have one as well.
Sweet.
But yeah, it's these are so good. So I will be enjoying this in just a minute. But as we enjoy our sweet treats, before we really get into the thick of it, I kind of want to just take a few minutes to just talk about our experience with Blaster Master 03.
Yeah.
It's finally here, and we've been waiting for this moment for a hot minute now. We finished our work a while ago, so I mean, we've just been sitting around waiting for this moment to come, and now finally here it is. So I guess to kick things off, what are there any standout moments that you have from going through the development that because you took the first crack at this, at least from our side of things. So what was that?
Yeah, it's definitely, being to really just take in the whole story. Obviously, I can't say a whole lot about it.
No, not yet.
But just kind of you know, because when I joined the company, it was right after Blaster Master 01 released, and I had like played through it like right when it came out and was like super into it, and you know, I gushed about it during my interview. Like I really enjoyed the game despite not even really interacting with the franchise before then, and then like taking on the Blastmaster 02 localization, which was like a completely new scope for the game.
It really was.
So
it
much
really,
more.
really was.
Like really expanded the story and the cast and all that, and just like, and for that to like that story, which I had kind of been following from the beginning, like to wrap that up, just kind of like right there was like, it was kind of emotional almost. Like,
yeah, no, I can imagine, especially with the way the roller coaster ride this story takes you on.
For sure, and like, you know, not even after 2, you know, I don't think 3 was ever like a sure thing.
No, nothing is. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, when you develop a game, you know, even if it's a sequel, even if it's a 2 or it's a 3, there's no guarantee that the next one's going to come right away. Like, so, you know, it depends on a lot of factors. And, you know, we were very fortunate that we were able to make 3 in the first place.
Absolutely.
And the team really brought it all together, I think, to give the Jason saga, as we were calling it, you know, a proper wrap, as it will, or as it is. Yeah, I mean, and then for me too, you know, it's like going through, you know, because because kind of how our process is, you know, Andrew always takes like the first crack at stuff, and you know, he's the one who really takes from the Japanese and starts forming the English, and then I'm going through and I get to like look at both, right? I get to look at both, so then it's just like, man, like I really think anybody who has any investment at all in this story, especially, is really gonna have a lot to love with this. Oh yeah. Because and it's not just the story either. The gameplay has evolved so freaking much. For sure. With this, I mean, I think it really comes down to 2 big things, and you can agree or disagree. I think, you know, one in side scrolling, one in top down. For the side scrolling, it's the split SP bars. Yeah. Oh yeah. That to me is huge, because it's like, before, I think what a lot of players did, and I think we're all guilty of this to some degree, is like, I think a lot of us would save our SP for maneuvers. Yeah, I mean, that takes so much out of it. Like, you always want to be able to have that. Right, you always want to have that hover available, or your boost jump, however you were doing it, to get out of a bad situation or anything like that. So I feel like a lot of people kind of deprioritized using the special weapons, and probably even more so the cannons. Yeah, the cannons, that drain your SP. Because there's so many cool weapons in the arsenal, but just from what I've seen people play, I don't feel like people really kind of explored their full potential. For sure. Just because the way the SP was all pulling from the same pool, right? Right. I mean, because you had a lot of tension there, because you had all the maneuvers, you had like the sub-weapons, several of which were like super useful. Oh my god, yes. You need those homing missiles to get those enemies on like close to the ground, or you need, you know, electricity to get them underwater and stuff. And so like compared to that, like the cannon, like, you know, are useful, but like they're not as unique as the other 2 options. So like having that in 3 broken out, so like the cannons, like you have no reason not to be using at least one of them. Yeah, I mean, because it's like got its own dedicated bar. It's so worth your while now. Like, so it's so much more fun, and like I think the ones they've added in 3, like some of the new ones, are really cool. They are. Fun. They're absolutely. They absolutely are. Like one in particular, you know, I don't want to spoil it, but it's when I got it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just using this. This is like, your boy now. This is your thing. Yes. No, I love that. It was so different. I love that. I absolutely just to have that option was great. Yeah. No, I really think whether you're for whatever reason getting into the series at 3, if this is your whether it's your first Blaster Master Zero game or not, I really, really think that that's going to be, as far as the side-scrolling action goes, that's the game breaker. And for all the top-down gameplay, the new gun levels have just absolutely freaking revolutionized that gameplay. That's a big change. Because like when you first got to play around with it, like kind of what was your like initial impression, and like how that was going to really affect the gameplay? Yeah, I think like that, just having, you know, because it's just from a design perspective, I think that's the big change. It's like just knowing that the player always has all of them available just means a more variety of encounters can be planned, because like you don't have, like, you know, they're gonna have the shotgun blast, so like you can
throw in enemies that need that, or throw in situations that need that. Whereas before you could never count on that, and so that, you know, it kind of tended to be a little bit more like they always had to make sure there was an out for people who were stuck with the pea shooter, and so just not having to worry about that. Like it's just so much more variety. I think in the gameplay.
It really is. And what I like is that you can really kind of make the most and sort of most of your arsenal and kind of play around with like enemy weaknesses and really being able to access the best weapon for the situation at any time. Because like, you know, there's like, especially if you were at like really low gun levels before, you know, some things got super daunting, like, you know.
Yeah, it was real feel bad.
Now it's like, okay, you always have the means to find the best weapon for the situation, and kind of discovering what weapons work well against what enemies, because they all have like, you know, if you've played Blaster Master Zero before, you know, like when you use the right gun on the right enemy, like it either stuns it or freezes it, or you know, it's a game changer, right? You know, even like, you know, especially like the older games, people really rely on like the wave gun, for example, stuff like that. But not every enemy was weak to you know, like the big level 7, level 8 guns. So what I really love about this is that you can really take advantage of those and constantly switch around and like kind of like, I feel like no weapon's gonna get left behind this time.
Yeah.
Because if you have the wave gun, or like, you know, whatever we called it, I forget what we called it in the second one, you would have not much reason to go back and use your level 1, level 2 guns.
Unless you're melting ice or something.
Yeah, unless you're melting ice, right? So I think this will really give people a chance to really explore the arsenal and have a lot of fun with that. So
definitely, like before we change topics, like the top-down segments, I think the gun levels is big, but like almost as big is the spin dash. Like just being like having a constant ability to just dash around the screen, dodge things. Like again, like, you know, knowing that the players have that option always, like makes, you know, more challenging encounters like just a possibility, and gives people that, you know, that freedom to move around and dodge is just like, it feels so good.
It does. And I'm actually really glad you mentioned that, because I feel like that's one of the things, despite it being a new solid improvement, it can be overshadowed by the first thing you notice is the new gun level, right?
Sure.
So, you know, I feel like it can easily be overshadowed by that. So yeah, spin dash is going to be one of your best friends. You know, and there's all new blast counters. And then of course, going into super dimensional space with the VRV system. I mean, it just y'all ain't experienced Blaster Master Zero like this. Trust me on that one. And I cannot wait to see get your thoughts once you've had some time to really sink your teeth into it, because, you know, I think we have something special on our hands. I really do. The BMZ team from day one has just constantly found ways to up their game, and up their game, and up their game, and up their game. Wild. So I can't wait for you guys to really sink your teeth into that. So I got a couple of news stuff to share with you guys today. Sorry, I'm really excited for what we have in store. But we're gonna get into it here with topic number 1. I'm gonna make this quick because this is like the only downer note that we have during this show. So topic number 1, as far as news goes, as y'all know, tomorrow, July 29th, Blaster Master Zero 3 is coming out on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One /Series X/Series X, Steam. However, unfortunately, the Epic Game Store version of Blaster Master Zero 3 will not be releasing tomorrow, and will be released at a later date. You know, sorry that had to happen, and we're doing everything we can, working with the folks over at Epic to get it to you guys as soon as possible. So for those of you who are waiting for the Epic Game Store version of the game, hang tight. As soon as we have any information about the Epic version, we will put that out on our socials, on our website, as soon as we have it. So just hang tight for that. So apologies to all of our Epic Game Store folks who are waiting that release. Hopefully we'll get it there sooner rather than later. Switching back to the fun stuff, because we got a lot of fun stuff here coming up. So the first of the fun stuff, topic number 1, dear friends, this is going on right now, and of course it involves Blaster Master Zero and many other Inti Creates things too, and that is the PlayStation Summer Sale.
The big one.
The biggin. Let's get that boy up there. Boom, there it is. That is going on right now until August 4th. So we still got a decent chunk of time left. The entire Inti Creates library, including Blaster Master Zero 1 and 2, for those of you who have not picked up those games yet, are on sale up to 60% off.
Yeah.
I believe BMZ 1 and 2 are 50% off in that group.
I think that's right.
$5.
Yeah.
5 whole dollar dues. That's less.
Good deal.
That's less than like these 2 manuals. like, come on. It's so worth it if you haven't picked those up yet. Or if you're missing any other things from the Inti Creates collection, Dragon Mark for Death, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon series, the Gunvolt series, Luminous Avenger X, or Gal Gunvolt Burst, I should call it, because that's what the PS4 is, not Mighty Gunvolt Burst. Gal Gunvolt Burst. There you go. 60% off up until August 4th. So if you have a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, don't miss out on that. You still got a couple days left to throw down on that. Okay, now we're really getting into it.
All right.
So we're going to move right along to topic number 2. It's another quick one, but it's just so delightful that I just had to share it here with you guys. The Nagoya office is home to some really cool Blaster Master creative goodies. Yeah. That's where this good boy comes from. Yeah. That's where this boy comes from, the boy himself. And of course, joining the party is this is absolutely freaking adorable kind of flower pot that someone made at the Nagoya office.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And like, as soon as they shared that, I'm like, oh my god, can I please share this with like everybody? And they were like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I just thought that was really cute. I know there's a lot of y'all kind of folks out there, so I just thought you would enjoy that. Maybe you can make your own. Maybe this can inspire you. There's a lot of plant people nowadays. Everyone's stuck inside. I feel like there's a lot of new plant moms and plant dads out there in the world.
Well,
why not turn your flowery friends, or your vegetables, or your fruit, or whatever you got growing at your house, turn them into little kanas.
Absolutely.
Make whatever you want. I love this. I just love tiny little. I just love little bits of creative stuff like that. Really, I just thought it was super cute. And wanted to share that with you guys. Nothing more to it than that. I just thought it was fun. But speaking of lovely, wonderful images, moving right along to topic number 3, and that, of course, is it's a release day, right? I'm gonna share this with y'all in advance. Character designer, series illustrator, Mr. Yuji Natsume, coming through once again with the good stuff, as he always does, bringing y'all the Blaster Master 03 release day special wallpaper. You know we love wallpapers around here. Inti Creates is kind of our thing.
Absolutely.
And this game is no exception. So there you go. This is the brand new wallpaper from Mr. Yuji Natsume's wonderful, amazing hands himself. That will be available very shortly as soon as we get the website updated. So check the Blaster Master 03 homepage for when that updates. And of course, I will post on Twitter as soon as that's live. But I want to give you guys a first-hand look, because it's just, look at him. He is ready.
He is ready. Majestic. I mean, it's a great way to celebrate, kind of the end of this Jason saga.
Yes. I thought that was very fitting.
Hopeful.
He is facing the sun. He is ready to embrace his adventure with this good boy. Yeah. With the good boy. Sorry, I love this thing. I want it.
It's really good.
I want to take him home so bad. So yeah, so just hang tight. We'll get the as soon as we get the website updated. Like I said, we will update y'all on Twitter. You can check out blastermaster0.com for all this wallpaper and all the other wallpapers we had over the history of Blaster Master Zero. If you didn't know we had wallpapers and you didn't know that was kind of a thing, I encourage you to go to the Blaster Master 01 and Blaster Master 02 websites too, because there's a lot of fun wallpapers on there for you to check out. So I highly recommend that you do that as well. All right. Now, for those of you who follow us on Twitter, you will know that we just finished wrapping up a fan art contest. Now, we haven't done one of these in a while, because that's going to take us right into topic number 4, which of course is our fan art contest. We had a bunch of submissions. We had over 30 submissions for our fan art contest, the winners of which will be 2 winners will be receiving the standard editions of Blaster Master 01 and 2 from our friends at Limited Run Games, and the winner is going to be receiving the classic editions from our friends at Limited Run Games. Those are here ready to go. And, the team has gone over all the entries, and it is going to be my pleasure here to announce the winners of the Blaster Master 03 fan art contest. But because we loved your submissions so much, I'm not just going to show y'all the winners. Oh, no. We're showing you everything. Everything that I can. Now, I will say I apologize to a couple people who sent stuff like videos. You know, we had like a story written, things like that. Those are kind of hard to showcase on here, so I apologize to those people who did not submit like images and things like that.
We did see it. Them on the hashtag.
We love them. Oh yeah. If you check the hashtag Let's Go BMZ on Twitter, you can see everything there too. But we did want to showcase these guys to you guys for y'all here. So, without further ado, let's get to the first submission. I'm going to take these right in order. I got all your names here. This one comes from Landon Win. Let's bring up number 1. First image. Let's bring that up. Can't wait. This blew me away. This absolutely freaking blew me away, because I don't know how many of you guys work with perler beads and do like perler bead art. I've been doing perler bead art for over 10 years.
Yeah, you have a bunch
for a very long time. Anyone who's ever been to my house knows that I've done perler bead art. This absolutely blew me away, because I know personally how long this takes and how hard this is.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like hours,
just looking at it,
upon hours that this took, and the fact that they took
so many
an illustration and turned it into bead art. That is extremely difficult. Yes. So this is just absolutely incredible. So amazing job, Landon Win. Respect Nux for putting out the the perler beads. I thought that was just absolutely
came out really nice too.
Awesome. Moving on to the next submission. Next one is from let's see if I say this right. Ritsuki EA767A. It's a mouthful, but that's all right. We got you. We got you, Ritsuki. This one comes. We have an image of Jason and Leibniz. Leibniz really loves kicking seats, doesn't he? Like, this is such a mood. Like, I love this moment in time. And what I really love is like the little touch on the back on the screen. Like Leibniz just is like heh, and Jason is just so done with Leibniz's nonsense. I love it.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. Like, it really encapsulates their relationship.
It really does. Leibniz is, yes, this one moment truly, and I believe truly, he captures the essence of the relationship of Jason and Leibniz.
Yes.
Absolutely love it. Thank you very much.
Also incredibly handsome.
Yes. What a dashing lad. Dashing lad that Jason Frudnick is. Love it. So thank you very much, Ritsuki. Up next we got submission from Future X Hope, featuring everyone's favorite lovelies, Jason and Eve. I love the style in this. I love how bright their eyes are. Like, that's the first, when I saw this is the first thing I noticed was their eyes on this, and
very striking.
Yes, I absolutely love that. You know, this, the BMZ 1 Eve. You know, before all the things. This is, like, I just, it's just so adorable and just so. It just makes me feel very good looking at this.
Excellent.
So thank you very much for your submission, Future X Hope. Moving right along to the next submission from BJ Tenge. BJ Tenge submission. Let me get to the next one here. I love some like classic Kane art.
Yeah.
The OG Meta Fight Kane.
I can feel the 80s.
Yes, you can. You can absolutely feel the 80s resonating from this image. Like, I was not expecting like some OG like Meta Fight references, especially from, you know, our worldwide community, because, you know, Meta Fight is very much kind of rooted in Japan, right? So I was not expecting this at all. So that was a pretty nice surprise to see our man in his retro glory, Mr. Kane Gardner. Excellent work, BJ Tenge. Thank you very much for that. Moving on to the next one, we have a submission from Okay, I got it now. Supersonic Larry, not Supersonic Larry, Supersonic. Must go fast. With this image of Drolrevo Maestro,
that's cool.
The big bad from Blaster Master 02. I was very surprised to see like boss mutant art. You know, because people always talk about how much they love, Jason and Eve and all the other like human characters.
It's true.
It was really cool actually to see some love for the mutants too.
Yeah, not as much appreciation there. But
yeah, it's like this
great
was
designs all the same.
Yeah, this was a very pleasant surprise. So that was really cool to see John Revo Maestro here looks like getting ready to face off against Jason. I love this. That was a very pleasant surprise. Very super cool submission from Larry. Thank you very much. Moving on to the next one, we have a submission from Silver Moon 551. Look at Leibniz there. I'm also
Good
pleasantly
Leibniz,
surprised.
appreciate
I think Leibniz has more fans than I realized.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, because, I guess really, people love jerks at the end of the day.
Yeah.
People love jerks at
It's
the end of
true.
the day. So I love seeing this, like, it looks like a very action pose to me, which is cool because you don't get to see Leibniz in action too much, especially
It's true.
you.
Well, you're on the other side of the fight, I guess.
Yeah, exactly right. So in chat, everyone loves a jerk at the end of the day. But yeah, this is very cool Leibniz. I love that like in motion
really cool.
pose here. So thank you very much, Silver Moon, for that. Whew, my throat's going out already. Moving right along to the next submission from Luigi JC. A submission from Luigi JC. More action shots. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the action shots. Jason, that's a BMZ1 Jason in his OG attire.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of BMZ1 Jason in a long time. So it's very cool.
So.
I love seeing the characters in action. It's interesting. It's just kind of seeing these back to back. Like Leibniz kind of has his arm out one way, and Jason has his arm out like the other way. It's almost as if this Jason and that Leibniz are about to throw down.
Yeah,
I can see it.
I can see it.
I can totally see it. I can absolutely see it.
They're always about to throw down.
Right. They are absolutely always about to throw down, or just have their seat kicked and call it a day. Whatever works.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Luigi, for that submission. Next, we have a piece from Akira Light Arts. Bring up Akira's image here. Akira Light Arts. I love this.
This is good.
Like this,
it's a great idea.
It encapsulates the classic and the new. And I love the colors here. I can't tell if this was done in like colored pencil.
It does look that way.
It looks like it was done in colored pencil. Oh, Akira looked in the chat there. That is mine. You did a fantastic job. And I love the Fred kind of separating the two.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is seeing the Sophia, the Sophia 3, the badge in the back, and just I love this. Like you see like the old and the new. It is colored pencil. There you go. We were right. Yeah. No, this is super cool. I love the bright color. I love the way the background is. I love what you do with the background too. It really, to me, it brings it all together. Absolutely beautiful work, Akira Light Arts. Thank you very much for that submission. Next, we got one from Army-kun. Army-kun. What's Army-kun got? How precious
adorable.
is that? Like, my goodness. Like,
the happy friend.
Look at him. He's so like the first thing I noticed. I feel like most people see like Jason and Eve just looking at each other being so cute. The first thing I noticed when I saw this was Fred.
Of course.
That's the first thing I noticed when I saw this art. Look at him. He looks like my cat does. That's exactly what my cat does, like to a T.
It's very cat-like.
Did you see my cat? Do you know what she does? Because it's exactly what she does. It's so freaking adorable. This just makes you feel good. This is what you like to see. Just the happy crew, a very happy, good boy.
Nice moment of peace.
Yes, they deserve it. They very much deserve it. You know what? We're going to move Fred to this side so they can see him even when we have art up on the screen. It's absolutely lovely piece, Army-kun. Thank you very much for that submission. Moving right along, we have a piece from GCN005. This is really cool. 3D model.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, you don't really see that very often, do you? Like, I thought this was super cool. Like, it's our characters are always, either like in illustrated form or like 2D pixel art, right? So I thought it was really, really cool to see it in a totally different perspective like this, Got the good boy, of course, as you do. As you do. Look at Fred and all his 3D glory.
That's really cool.
And that helmet looks so badass. It looks like, Jason's about like to put the helmet on, about to bust up some mutant scum.
Yeah.
Really take it to him. I love this. I think this is super cool. So thank you very much, GCN005, for that submission. Next up, we got one from Final, I want to say Gigan? I'm not really sure. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. More mutant love. More mutant love.
That's awesome.
Yes. We got the 2 boss. We got the mutant overlord, DMZ 1 boss. Like, are you surprised to see mutants up in here?
A little bit, yeah. But you know, when I see these, I can see it. Like, oh yeah, you gotta appreciate that. Like, people out there appreciate those, especially the bosses. You know.
Yeah.
Like, they don't really come up a whole bunch in the stories, but when you see them, they're very striking.
They really are.
It's really cool that people out there want to draw them.
No, I love this, like in mid-attack, about Jason's life kind of difficult. No, I absolutely love this. Thank you very much, Final Gigan, for that submission. Would you like to read a few, so my voice doesn't just completely die?
Sure.
We'll pick it off at this one here, right there.
With Terrace Official.
Yes.
Next up, what do we got?
We got next from Terrace Official.
Oh, striking pose.
Striking pose indeed. Striking pose indeed. You knew it was going to happen eventually. You knew it was going to happen eventually. So everyone,
very well done.
Showing up. What I actually really like about this is how it looks like it's a part of the Kana racing simulator.
Oh yeah. Oh right, yeah. Okay, I didn't notice that.
I thought that was a very. That was a very fun touch. Really cool. That they did.
Okay, yeah, and the artist name, that's right, yeah, because the gallery had several illustrations from different artists.
Yeah. So I thought that was very, very clever. Yeah. I thought that was very, very clever.
That's great.
Yeah, so there's the first Kana. Will it be the last Kana? What do you think?
No. I'm sure we'll have many to come.
So thank you very much, Terrace, for that submission.
So next we've got Terror Tabby. The next piece of art. Oh, wow, okay.
Jason Cosplay.
Jason Cosplay. That's really well done.
Now, I will admit, I've actually seen Terror Tabby's Jason Cosplay in person, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
They did such an amazing job bringing Jason to life in cosplay. It's so rare to see that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just so much work and effort. For sure, very nice. Terror Tabby, you know who you are. I've seen your work. I love your work. You did an amazing job here.
Had a very nice blaster rifle too.
Yeah. It's all handmade.
Really well done. Yeah.
Handmade. No, it's
incredible
awesome
stuff.
It's so cool.
Okay. So next we've got Tai Totsu. Oh, okay.
Love this.
That's great.
Lego Sophia. Lego Sophia. It's so good. Like, this is such a
all-terrain battle Legos.
Now, here's the question, right? What does more damage? Lego Sophia's cannon or stepping on Lego Sophia?
Personally, probably have to go with the steppies. Like, that looks pretty painful.
Like you're just like Underworld Lord's got nothing. You're just gonna float around, just sneak right under him. He's gonna drop him just rip feet. They're done. Yeah. They're out.
Definitely not coming back from that one.
The mutants don't know the power of Lego. Stepping on one of those bad boys. I love this. I think this is such a clever idea. I guess you had a lot of Legos on hand to be able to fit that together.
Sure.
No, I love this. I think this is so cool.
Very cool. All right, so next we've got Zokuro 77. Oh, this is great. I like the color.
You took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. I love the colors on this.
Some vaporwave.
Yes, that's my jam. That's my jam.
Really good.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I love how Eve's just riding on the cannon. She's living her best life.
Yeah, for sure.
She deserves it. She deserves to live her best life. Come on, let's be real. Like, I love this. Like, Jason looks like he's got the grinning ear to ears. Like, I got my tank. I got my good boy. I got this cutie riding on a cannon.
Just going for a little outrun.
Yeah, like just living their best life.
It's good.
I love it. I love it.
I love that. Love that. Look at that. Next, we've got Monolith TK. the next piece. Wow, it's
a long boy.
That's a lot, yeah.
I love seeing everybody get all of this love in one image. I thought this was just absolutely freaking delightful.
Yeah, it's like 1 and 2, like the whole crew's there.
Now, there's something really cool about this. I want to see if you notice it. I'll give you a couple seconds on the left side, especially.
Yeah, those symbols on the tank, are those the EX characters?
Yes, they are. Like,
that's really cool.
I saw the comments on that. I didn't notice that at first either, and I saw the comments on this on the Twitter, and I was like, oh snap! Look at that. No, that was a super clever little touch to this, and you know, just I also, one of my other favorite things about this is how just like determined and like badass Eve looks on like her split half there.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, everyone looks amazing, but that especially, I was just like, yes, yes, this is the good stuff. You love it. You love to see it.
Wonderful. So next we've got R-Flame 080105. Okay, is this another render?
This is, I don't know if it's a render, but just the schematics here?
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's so cool. Like, I don't know how, like, how do you even do something like that? Like, I'm like legit like amazed at like how this came together, because like what I really love too is if you notice, like, kind of there's like the image of like Sophia Zero.
Yeah.
Like underneath. Oh, there's our flame in the chat. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. This is super cool. I love all the work that you put into this. This
like the kind of flat shading on it is really cool looking too.
Yeah, I love the shading. I think that actually really adds something to this.
Very
and then
stylish.
Just all those different angles, like, blow me away. I love it.
Really good.
I absolutely love it. Great job.
Really good
Great
stuff.
work.
All right, next up is Azure Zero 20XDX. Oh,
I thought this was adorable.
This is great.
This is so freaking cute. I love this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you've played 2, then you kind of know what some of the stuff Eve gets to experience in 2. I would love to see her have like her own her own pilot suit. But what I really love is they kept the cat knees.
Yeah, I love the boots right on there.
If you don't keep the cat knees, then like if you're gonna do BMZ1 Eve, no matter what you do, I feel like the cat knees are like they're essential.
Yeah,
they're like a part of her. You can't take away the cat knees if you're doing BMZ1 Eve. You just can't. It's against the law. Decreeing it.
Illegal.
It's illegal.
No illegal Eves here.
No, this is absolutely adorable and wonderful. Thank you very much. I think this is great.
Absolutely. All right, so next we've got Hayden Moss, I believe. Oh, that's a great portrait.
I love this. He's ready. I love a good classic thumbs up.
Yeah.
I do it all the time, like inadvertently. No, I love the determination, and he's ready to rock and roll. I like this a lot.
Very cheerful. Really cool. Very I love the shading on that too.
Yeah. It really brings it all together. I think that it's kind of what really brings this all together.
Yeah, it's like very detailed pencil drawings. Right?
Yeah, this is cool.
Very
nice. It's hard to do detailed pencil drawings. So let it be said, that's not easy.
That's great.
That is not easy. So well done. There's Hayden in the Twitch chat. No, well done, Hayden. This is super cool.
Yeah. All right, next we've got Angstrom Safer SFW. Maybe there's there you go.
There she is.
Okay.
She's back.
Great.
I was wondering. She's back.
Been a minute.
Now, so apparently this was a combination of like all of Kana's outfits.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, like it took me a second to see it. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I see it. It. It's got like her 2 and her 3 getup, all kind of combined into one. I love we got Kana's music back. I love we got Kana's music back. We embrace our creation. Oh, we embrace our creation.
Yeah?
Don't you worry about that.
For sure.
Yeah, this is
much appreciated.
Yeah, no, this is great. The shade. I really like just like the coloring and the shading on this. She's like so happy. It's really cute.
I really like that color.
Yeah, you did a very. I don't know if they're here, but you did a very great job, Angstrom. Great work. Bringing our girl Kana and blending the outfits. I thought that was really creative.
Yeah, that's really clever.
I thought that was super creative.
All right. So next we've got Frost the Robot.
Frost the Robot.
Oh.
So now this one I think was the biggest surprise of all the submissions of all the submissions that we got. Yeah. A Defend Them All mobile wallpaper was not even in my stratosphere really of things that I imagined that we would get.
Yeah, that's really clever.
So
too. Deep
Frost the Robot, you definitely win the award of thing I did not expect at all. I thought that was super cool.
That's a really great idea.
Like, I honestly think that would make a really cool. I honestly think that would make a really cool wallpaper. Like, legitimately,
really cool, for sure.
Yeah, like
absolutely.
Yeah, that's for those of you not remember that that's the boss from the the ship from DMZ2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was very, very cool.
The defense computer.
Yeah.
Or security system there. So that's a really cool theme.
No, that's a really creative idea. I really like that a lot. Well done.
Great. All right, next is Paimu Pami-chan.
Paimu Pami-chan.
Paimu Pami-chan.
Got from Paimu Pami-chan.
Oh, that's adorable.
Just so freaking cute. Like, look at them. That is just absolutely freaking adorable. Like, it's just so damn cute. It's not even a joke. But you got even Elfie. This is the first Elfie we've got so far. Yeah, and like,
some Elfie love.
I love this. This is just absolutely adorable. I love how blushy, like the blushy cheeks, super cute. Yeah, this is just absolutely. I mean, what more can you say? It's absolutely adorable. Well done. Was it Paimu? Well done, Paimu. This is absolutely. Oh, there's Paimu in the YouTube chat. Yes, there's your art. No, it's super cute. Paimu, you did a great job. Absolutely love it. Well done.
Adorable.
Absolutely adorable.
All right. So next we've got Cyderal. Cyderal. Oh. Another more action pose Jason.
Guts pose.
I'm glad to see lots of Jason love. Like, he's such a good protagonist.
He really is. He's that delightful like Boy Scout, but he's not like stiff though.
Yeah.
He's not a stiff Boy Scout. He's such a good boy.
For sure. You can definitely see a lot of that youthful energy from.
Yes, you really can.
From this artwork.
Yeah, I love that. Saying in Japanese, the guts pose.
Yeah.
Guts pose. He's
nailed it.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is super delightful. I love like action poses like that. I think they're like the best. They're super, super good.
For sure. All right. So next we've got Yuri Striker.
More love for Revo Maestro. 2.
Surprisingly popular. This is really
right.
Cool.
I was very surprised to see not just one, but 2.
Yeah.
2 Revo Maestro submissions. Cool. I guess our boss character from BMZ2 left an impression on some of y'all. That was between that and then Defend Them All. I think those are the biggest surprises.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll have more awesome bosses in 3 to
definitely too. And the pixel work here is super cool. Because
great
pixel work is not easy.
No.
Like, people's like, oh, like that's what they do in like old video games. It must be easy to do now, right? No, it's not.
Definitely underappreciated.
Yeah, like it's. But I have the utmost respect for anybody who does sprite work because it is not easy at all.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why you don't see it too often anymore, because it's really hard.
For sure.
It's really, really hard. Definitely. So, yeah, excellent work channeling a new sprite for Revo Maestro.
Yes.
Well done.
Great stuff. All right, next we've got P-Power Steve.
This is so cool.
This is really cool.
Just capturing an epic moment from BMZ1. I mean, it's been out for 4 years. I can't spoil this at this point.
The true final.
Come on.
Final boss.
I love the angle on this. Like the perspective of this is so freaking cool. Like just getting and this is the first Sophia's full thing of Sophia Zero that we have too. Like we saw a little bit of Sophia Zero, but this is like full on
from the first game.
Yeah, I love like the Invem Sophia, just coming at you with the Thunderbreaker is so cool.
That's really cool.
Absolutely love this. This is really, really cool.
Too.
Well done.
Good stuff. All right, next is the Deep 1S. Deep Ones, perhaps? Ooh.
A blending of the new and the old.
Yeah.
Because that's modern boy, and he's covered those things. The corner,
the radioactive version.
It's modern Fred getting into NES Fred's shenanigans.
Yeah, right. He jumps in the toxic ooze Jason in his backyard.
As you do. Yeah, you keep toxic ooze in your backyard. I thought this was really neat because like I love the blending of the old and the new. Right. It's one of my favorite things.
What is a Blaster Master Zero if not a blending of old and new?
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Yeah. All right, and next we've got F-Zero Man.
F-Zero Man.
F-Zero Man. Oh, another Kana tour.
We got another Kana. I love the colors on this. It's so bright and fun.
Yeah, I mean that really encapsulates Kana as a character.
Oh,
it's very poppy, very outgoing.
Yeah, and that's what I love about Kana. Like, yes, I see all you guys on Twitter talk about but Kana's so goofy and weird. She's just so delightful. Yeah. She really, really is. Like, so it's just I think it really encapsulates her personality here extremely well.
Bit trippy.
Yes. You could say that. You could say that.
Bit of a trip?
Bit of a trip. The whole world's a bit of a trip.
Bit of a trip world? Yeah, no, that's really great in her outfit from BSM2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that is her BMZ2 outfit. Rocking the original. But yes, well done. 3 Kanas. That's honestly, that's about...
It was a great balance.
Yeah, it's a good balance, I think. It's a good balance. No bonking. Everything here is PG-13 and under, as I specified in the contest rules. So y'all follow the rules. Good job.
Oh,
good job. I'm proud of you. Y'all follow the
E10
rules.
Plus.
E10 plus, indeed.
You can thank Kana for that, I think.
Okay, so before we get to the next ones, you want to slide that bad boy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you for giving my throat a bit of a break.
No problem.
Appreciate it. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to announce the runners-up to the contest. So the next 2 people are going to receive standard edition copies of Blaster Master Zero 1 and 2 for Switch or PS4, their choice of platform. Our next piece is from Turtanosaurus. Turtanosaurus, congratulations. Let's bring your piece up there. How cool is this? How cool is this?
Awesome.
This is just freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What I love about this, it's BMZ3 art.
Yeah.
So taking stuff from 3 and just capturing a truly epic moment.
For sure. Must have really studied that demo.
Right? Like, yeah, I don't know if Turtanosaurus, I don't know if you're here in chat or not, but yeah, like, now, did you notice something here, right? You know, Kane's in his metal attacker, looking fierce, fizzing out Jason.
Jason just jumped out of Sophie.
Yes! Jason's just like, you know what? Screw this. I'm getting out of my tank. And I'm just going to bum rush this dude. I remember specifically, like, you know, because the way the winners were chosen was, which I probably should have said this first, but the way the winners were chosen was I showed all the art to the dev team, and the dev team kind of, you know, picked their favorites, and we kind of did like a point voting like system. Yeah. And this is how we got to where we are.
Okay.
So like, yeah, so I remember one of them specifically saying like, I never even thought people would do that.
Yeah,
like jump out of the tank. Yeah. So that was
that earned points.
That was super clever. Yeah, Jason, you have guts of steel, my dude. Yeah. So yeah, congratulations, Turtanosaurus. You will be receiving standard edition copies of BMZ 1 and 2 from Limited Run Games. We will be reaching out to you soon after the stream. And that's where we announce the results on Twitter, and you can let us know how we can get those to you.
Congratulations.
The other runner-up winner from the contest is Yamomo 20. Let's show Yamomo's 20 art here.
Wow.
Just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Just absolutely incredible. Some love for the Montoy duo.
Yeah.
Gambe and Tae.
And even got Tappy
and
over there.
Tappy. Freddy's friend. There's your buddy, Fred. There's your buddy. You guys are homies. Yeah. There's your homie. There's your buddy.
No, I love the atmosphere of this one.
Yes, like, the colors, everything. This just absolutely. I was floored when I saw this. Just seeing how much love that there is for this group.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just absolutely wonderful. So once again, congratulations to Yamomo20. You will also be receiving copies of BMZ 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch or PS4, whichever of your choice.
Congratulations.
So congratulations to them. And finally, oh my goodness, it's 12:51 already. Oh my god. But that's all right. That's right. It's a special stream. We're having fun here. And finally, our winner of the Blaster Master 03 art contest is Lines on White. Lines on White. Congratulations. Let's get Lines on White art up.
Oh wow! Look at this.
Just absolutely incredible. Like
the whole.
Like how creative is that?
Really is. This quite an idea.
This one, I think you just floored the whole dev team with this.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay, Fred. You're not really a treacherous boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. But that's the world of film. You can do whatever you want in the movies. And it's like that. Yeah.
It's like it looks like an '80s movie.
It really does. It really truly does look like
spot on.
Yes, it truly does look like an '80s movie poster.
Produced, directed, and written by Leibniz.
Of course, Leibniz would just whatever he can to mess with Jason.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I like more. Kana's like smirky, smirky Kana, or just how grumpy Kenwood looks.
Yeah.
Like, look at him. He is such a grump.
Inner turmoil.
I absolutely love it. No, everyone knows real Fred would never. Of course. He would never, ever. Not this good boy. Not this good boy. But
so much.
That is the power of movies.
Yeah. It's like,
that is the power of movies.
Very creative, like great. Like font work on like the text on there looks totally accurate.
Yeah, so yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. Lines on White, congratulations. You will be receiving classic editions of BMZ 1 and 2 for Switch or PS4, your choice. We're reaching out to y'all about that. And I did want to say one thing before we move on. When I asked character designer Natsume-san to give me his submissions, he couldn't.
Really?
He loved them all so much that he literally couldn't pick. And he specifically asked me to tell you guys that he loved all of your work so much that he could not pick. And so as far as he's concerned, you're all amazing and you're all winners. Those are his words.
They're all very impressive.
Those are his words. So yes, the whole dev team got to look these over. This is not an easy decision for them to come to. But congratulations to everybody who submitted. This was absolutely delightful. And I definitely want to do something like this again in the future for some other games, maybe Gunvolt 3, perhaps. Who knows? We'll just have to see. But thank y'all.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank y'all so much for submitting. This was super fun. Now, we're starting to get towards the end of the stream, but we can't let these good folks go just yet because I have something very, very special to share with all of you today. Now, presented without comment. Please have a look at this. Let's get that next.
Holy crap. Pretty incredible. Look at that thing.
So, yeah. We had our Japanese live stream last night for Blaster Master 03, and unbeknownst to me, until not too long ago, we found out that the team here ordered a gigantic, not life-size, because that would just be just absolutely gigantic Sophia the Third, just
Look at that.
Look at this thing. Just take a second here. And look at this thing.
It's huge.
It's absolutely bonkers. Like, that's my hand. That is my hand. Just... How many times in your life are you going to get to go outside the Inti Creates building and see the giant...
Just roll up on there. Oh.
And then we begin
the challenge.
The process of getting this massive Sophia the Third into the office.
Oh man.
Look, poor
bit by bit.
Poor Sophia can't even drive anymore. So now I don't know how many of y'all noticed the little Sophia paper cut. That is a scaled up version of this.
Yeah. It's the same
foreshadowing.
Design, right? Yeah.
Foreshadowing. How many of y'all saw that coming? Like just carrying like.
How do they get that up there?
Well,
the fourth floor.
Well, dear Andrew Singleton, localizer, Inti Creates.
Yeah.
Like that was the struggle, right? Because they're coming around the corner, right? Like that? They're coming around the corner. It's just like you might. This was at like 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
This was at like 9 o'clock last night. Just bringing these pieces of Sophia.
Oh no! What do they do?
Literally, like just like the hallway. This is literally just the hallway. Outside of, like, never in all my days did I expect to see this. So we eventually, like, when we got it up, we're like, okay, we managed to get it up here. Where the heck are we gonna put this thing? So we found a home for it in the Inti Creates waiting room.
Yeah,
that is where. So anybody who comes to the office, this is the room you go to.
Yeah. Well,
so
not
like,
now.
Not now. Not right nowadays. But just, it was just an absolute trip. An absolute freaking trip. Having this thing delivered on a flatbed truck to the Inti office. Now, could you imagine being behind this on the highway? Or just like walking past the Inti building? Like when this is happening? Like, now, so that was on the video. We have some actually behind the scenes photos I took as well. Just getting it to completion. Let's just go through some of these photos because it really does sort of paint the picture.
Yeah.
It really, really does. The completed Sophia with our friends, Fred Frodnick the Froggo, and tiny papercraft Jason. You can just this thing is massive.
It is right there.
It takes up the entire room.
Yeah.
Like, real talk here. It truly, truly does. Like, I cannot stress that enough. How just absolutely insane this thing really is. Let's just ちょっとガンガンそのパート2の写真ちょっとちょこっとだけちょっとずつ見せてみましょう。それで終わります。あ、はい、じゃあそれでもうお願いします。Yeah, so we're just gonna, because we're gonna start. So this was crazy. This was how it started.
Yeah.
This is how it started.
Here's the paper craft.
Yes, look how much space this thing takes up.
And what is that room? It's like looks like a gymnasium.
Giant like assembly room.
Yeah.
And just like getting it put together, and then just like. And then it had to be transported. This thing had to be transported from this workshop all the way to the Inti Creates office in one piece. Now, what's crazy is that there could have potentially Been a typhoon here yesterday.
Right.
Could you imagine?
I thought it didn't even rain.
Could you imagine trying to get this to us during a typhoon? Like, Claude, it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Like, we just absolutely. There she goes off on her adventure to Inti HQ from the workshop on the road.
You know how long it had to go?
I don't know. Oh. I honestly don't know. Yeah. But can you just imagine all the passers-by?
Yeah.
You just imagine all the passers-by just seeing this and just being like,
yeah.
What?
They need to see stuff like that sometimes, but like
you really do. But it's something you remember, isn't it?
Yeah,
though?
Definitely.
Like you see like a movie prop getting moved or something like that.
I bet that's what people thought it was.
Yeah, probably, right? So I really hope you guys enjoyed the giant Sophia.
Yeah.
It was a very special project that we did with one of the Inside Games, one of the Japanese media folks here that we worked with. Just an absolutely incredible piece of work.
Super cool.
That was put together. And now it is officially after midnight in Eastern Time in North America. So all you folks on the East Coast, it is now officially Blaster Master 03 Day. I'm seeing some people already able to unlock it. And for those of you who already hit midnight, so don't let us take any more of your time. Yeah. Get out there, enjoy Blaster Master 03, and we're going to enjoy having a giant Sophia in our waiting room till who knows when. But in any case, folks, once again, thank you so much for joining us for this very special episode of Hangin' at Inti HQ. I really, truly hope you enjoyed Blaster Master 03. The team put their heart and soul into this game. And I think it's gonna be something really special.
Awesome.
Any parting thoughts for our friends?
Just to get out there and enjoy that game. I'm gonna be playing through probably the whole trilogy and just soaking it all in, just like one more time.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to it. So I hope y'all are too.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Thank you guys so much once again. I'm going to announce the fan art contest winners on Twitter. Keep a heads up for the release date wallpaper as well. And with that being said, enjoy some Blaster Master 03 and this good boy. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.